What's up, guys? Michael here at the Funporium. We've got another round of Disney Lorcana that's just launched, and it is the Reign of Jafar. We've got 2 cases worth here. We're going to bust. It's 8 boxes total, 4 in a case. Some of those packets. So you got Jafar. They're good looking packets. All right, we're going to get started here. We're going to make it as quick as humanly possible to get these done. Just come off a long working day. All right, first packet is a legendary. What I'll do is I'll put these down there. You can have a look just as I go. Get the cabling out of the way. Still working on a better setup, believe it or not. Okay, just the foil out of that one. Didn't really prepare myself going into this one. I was excited to get started. Show off the cold foil. I should be showing you guys the cards. I mean, this is a first look. So what I'll do is I'll run through a couple of packs with you. Just awkward with the setup I've got, but all right, here we go. So Charlotte LaBouffe, Anna the Trusting Sister, sorry about my glare, Lafayette, Sleepy Basset Hound, got a Hamster Ball, Cusco, there's Dale, the Nephew's Piggy Bank, Madame Medusa, Chip, Geppetto, Desperate Plan. Really sorry about my glare, it's right on top of me. Thumper is a foil card, if you really see that. They also have these cool little art cards. This one's got a little bit of a poem on there. All right, you can steal that code if you want to, go for it. All right. We'll go through a few of these. Get the shoulder up a little bit. And for you guys who are into your Disney Lorcana. So you see that little bit of glare on it? All these legendary cards, they've got that sort of 3D sort of effect to them. It's really quite nice, but that's a legendary card. And then you've got Alma Madrigal as your foil. Try and keep these organized without my dogs going nuts, of course. And the legendary Chief Bogo. No, not doing good in this video. I apologize, guys. Chief Bogo is a legendary card, though. So again, it's got that sort of glare to it. Good girl. Good boy. My dog's obviously letting me know something's going on outside. Probably just a bird, but who knows? I like going after the neighbour's cat. I hit an enchanted card here to show off for you guys, but otherwise I'll show you the foils because they look the best by far. And of course, any legendaries that we want to pull. Sort of been mighty busy these last couple of weeks. Trading cards is an absolute tear in store. We've had Pokemon Destined Rivals go on. We've got Destined Rivals. just completely sold out within minutes, basically. And maybe we've got some packs left after today, but that's about it. And of course, the Disney Lorcana is supposed to come out on the 6th. Oh, there we go. Legendary foil card. Chief Burger. It's pretty nice. Stardust Farm. Starting to get into the swing of things now. But as you can see, we're trying to hit a certain amount of subscribers to get our channel started with. We're aiming to get 100 people. I know that seems so little in comparison to some of those other big time guys out there. 100 subscribers. We're at, I think, 75. So please like, subscribe, help us out, get us on our way, and keep busting some trading cards. And like I say every time, all these cards will be available on the funporium.com.au. These ones specifically available on the 6th, because obviously they are restricted. Don't think I'll be posting this video until then anyway, so. And of course, my dog is going to go ballistic behind me, which it wouldn't be one of my videos without my dogs going stupid. What a mischief. No. Apologize for any noises. It's him, not me, I promise. Going for that ever elusive enchanted card out of the cases. We did open a couple, in all fairness. We opened a couple of cases earlier, so we do have a pretty good idea of what these cards look like. We did manage to pull one enchanted card out of the two cases that we opened, so I always thought that there was supposed to be one enchanted per case. Doesn't seem like that is the case. And we also noticed, and I wonder if I'll get to show you guys, we had about 3 cards, a couple of foils, pretty sure they were foils, that came borderless. So I'm not sure if that is bad quality control or if that is something that's going to be highly sought after. Tricked me a couple of times thinking I'll pull another enchanted card because they come without the borders. But in this circumstance, they were nothing special, unfortunately, short of just potentially being error cards. And hey, you never know, they can go for fortune too, so stay tuned for that one. We'll work it out. And we'll start hearing reports with people now starting to crack into their products. All right, so we're on to box number 2. Start to get into the swing of how to lay this out. Packs are so much easier to open than some of the sports ones that we do. NRL, I'm looking at you. So if you're watching this and you're really into your Disney Lorcana, what are you playing? What's your deck sort of coming up for? Sounds very man. What colours are we combining? I've seen a couple of cool combinations thus far. People talking about what sets they can make out of this year. Or this release, I should say, not this year, because do about 20 releases per year these days. Pokemon looking at you. I'm sort of struggling here to get a hit out of this box. Lot to get through, and I don't want to have a several hour long video and bug it after work. Everything's aching. It's Sunday afternoon. You just want to relax. All right, here we go. So we've got a legendary, and we've got our foil. So, okay, let's have a good look at that legendary, shall we? So, Bambi, the little prince. I know my lighting's not that good, but you can just catch that. It's no glare across the head. Very nice. Beautiful card. Bambi's got to be one of the favourites, though. Bringing back a bit of the childhood. So there's certainly some characters in here I've never even heard of. These ones, for example, Penelope von Schweetz. Obviously, sort of Candy Crush kind of related, I guess. Never really understood these ones. Started in the Shimmering Skies release. Like today, lighting the fuse, letting it blow up. Sure, you know what I mean out there. Flintbeats. Fortune hiding, and Enchanted is definitely hiding. Showing you up the foils at this point because they are part of the base sets as well. So you get a pretty good look at most of the cards by the time we're done here. And I'll, of course, show you any Enchanteds and celebrate those. That is the goal of this game. All right, there's a legendary. So Rapunzel, the legendary card. All right. Let's see that glare going through it. I do like these cards. It just gives those legendaries a little bit more special. Tell me that card. So I've ever heard of you in the legendary. Got Radigan. He's a greedy genius. And time runs out. At the end of your turn, if you didn't put any cards into your inkwell this turn, banish this character. If I had a little bit more of an idea of how to play, that might mean something. We still have yet to play a game, and we're probably not going to at this rate. So I don't feel like we actually get days off in order to play games anymore. And this is what I do with my free time. A bit of you guys out there. Jasmine. Just for infiltrate. And as we come to the end of box 2, still only legendaries to show for it. No enchanted yet. Let's go with another box, hey? What do you think? Let's get cracking on, mate. Third box, Disney Lorcana, Reign of Jafar. Start out with Penelope von Schweetz again. Well, I promise you guys, at some point I'm going to learn who and what these cards are from. what these characters are from. It's looking like a very nice set. I can't say I've seen many Jafars though. I thought he would feature a little bit more heavily in a Reign of Jafar set. I must say I am a fan of the villains, of course. We've got a dump truck over here. Alright. Legendary, I know. Pinocchio. Magic Dispel. Reorganize myself. I'm starting to lose space here. Another legend pretty quickly. Mickey Mouse. The giant mouse. Don't remember him being a giant mouse. He could very well be. We've got Patch. Bruno Magical. Got the wardrobe. What are you thinking? We've got to be getting pretty close to that enchanted card now. So, what do you guys want me to? What do you want me to get? Not even sure what the big chase card is out of it yet. I would assume it's got something to do with Jafar. I'll know it when I see it, basically. Flying right? What I felt like yelling all day today. Get out. Certain people to be headed. Anybody who's worked a day in retail understands that one. Most people are good, but every now and then, you know it. So you haven't done much streaming lately. Mark forgot to upload the Purging Sparks video that he did. We got some extra Purging Sparks product going live. And we did some 151. Managing to get a little bit of extra stock at the moment, which is nice. We've been able to put any singles onto our website lately, which is deplorable. All right. So this is what I was talking about. And I'll show you this first, because we pulled a legendary card. So you got Rapunzel there. You get tidied up. I'm going to show you this, because this is what's been happening. This is just our foil card, but as you can see, it's missing a border. So I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, it's clearly just a basic card. And we've seen a few of them thus far. They're very, very odd. Keep them separate until we work out what's going on. I wonder if they've just had a bad print run or what's going on. Maybe we're just lucky. So I think that's four of them now. And I thought when I separated them that I'd had a enchanted card yet again. Made me look the fool. Another legendary Radigan. He seems to be the one that I'm going to pull the most. And the last few packs of box number three. Oh, back-to-back legends, Rapunzel again. Always a welcome sight. Back-to-back legendary cards. Last pack of box number three. Nothing special, unfortunately. Tipo. So, okay. We are now on to the last box in this case. Still without a legendary. But let's do one more. You've had a look now. You've seen some of the cards coming through. I know it's not the greatest quality videoing. We've said that a million times before. It is starting to get dark here. So I wanted to do this earlier, but didn't get the chance. Of course, I'm sitting in my own shadow, which is very intelligent of me. I might just bust this case unless we don't get our Enchanted card. Well, there you go. There's Jafar. So at least we've seen a Jafar card. I actually feel a little bit better. So High Sultan of Lorcan. Blue Fairy. Oh, can't reach that way. Myself a bum shoulder. Do more with my left hand, which is fantastic. So we've got a foiled hamster ball. Legendary Pinocchio. I think we've seen that one before, though. All seen that card before. Jasmine, the steady strategist. Legendary Chief Bofo. Boko, sorry, not Bofo. I am losing my marbles. Alrighty, that makes me feel a little bit better. You ready? One enchanted card coming your way. Let's have a look at that. So it is Into the Unknown. Let's get a close up of that because that is so nice. Beautiful. Just the bottom border. And that's what's getting me confused with those other ones. But this lighting's really not doing any favors trying to get that little holographic feel to it. And there you go. So one enchanted card right there. It's got to make you feel good, right? So at least now we've gotten two. Excuse me. I think we'll call it a day on that because I'm really not feeling the greatest. My apologies. We got to see an enchanted card. We're pretty happy. Finish busting these, I think, off camera. And you'll have to jump on funporium.com.au, find out exactly what we got on the 6th. So I think that's Friday this week, Friday the 6th. And yeah, Wonderful time to be up for sale. You can finish your sets, you can start your set, whatever the case is. Make sure you get in quick because there's a lot of demand for Disney Lorcana. It's absolutely huge. I don't think this set will be any different. That's one of my favourite ones there. Stitch the Experiment 626 as a legendary card. Love this. I'll give you a quick rundown of the case at the end. A few more packets to go. Few more packets. All right, well, that's it, guys. One case of Disney Lorcana. Sorry, I was going to do two. Just not quite feeling up to it. I feel like I'm going to start coughing all over the stream, and nobody wants to hear that. So let's do a quick rundown of this. First, I'll show you where to go. The error foil. It's interesting. There's only one in that case. Just missing a border. So keep your eyes out if you see any of those. We got Stitch. We got Lilo. Chief Bogo. Pinocchio. Rapunzel. Radigan. Rapunzel. Mickey Mouse. Pinocchio again. Radigan again. Rapunzel again. And Bambi. Another Chief Pogo. And Namari. And another Lilo. So not a bad hull of legendaries. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Seems like an odd number for a case, doesn't it? So I guess the Enchanted actually counts towards that. And that is the Enchanted card. So Into the Unknown. Very, very nice. Right, guys, until next time, leave us a like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and we will see you again soon. All right, take it easy.